Imagine a world where you could work without interruptions, a place where focus is natural, not forced, and where you create work that truly matters. In a time of relentless digital distractions, the skill of deep work might be our ultimate advantage. But how do we achieve it? Cal Newport, a professor and a productivity expert, believes that the answer lies in redefining how we work, relearning the art of intense focus, and shielding ourselves from distractions. He calls it deep work. It's a skill that lets you produce high quality work quickly by channeling undivided attention into a single task. But here's the challenge: deep work is rare. In the modern workplace, our attention is split. Notifications chime every few minutes, and multitasking feels normal. This shallow work, the constant switching of attention from one thing to another, prevents us from achieving real breakthroughs. And Newport argues that without deep work, we risk losing our productivity, creativity, and even a sense of satisfaction. According to Newport, our best work happens when we are deeply focused on one meaningful task. Imagine carving out hours each day where nothing distracts you, no pings, no emails, it's just you, fully immersed. This isn't just good for productivity, it's transformative for our minds. But to get there, we need a strategy. The first strategy is called time blocking. Newport suggests setting aside specific blocks of time for deep work. These hours become sacred, and during this time, distractions are minimized and all focus is on the task at hand. Think of it as training your brain to enter a deep work state on command. And Newport doesn't stop there. He introduces the concept of shutdown ritual, a habit that lets your mind know when work is done for the day, helping you fully relax and recharge. This way, when it's time for deep work, again, you're fully ready. But here's a key insight: deep work isn't just about removing distractions, it's about prioritizing. Newport urges us to focus on what matters most, eliminating low value tasks that drain our energy. Imagine clearing your to do list down to only the tasks that create the most impact. Every other task becomes shallow work and can be minimized or outsourced. For some, Newport recommends that he calls a monastic approach, where they fully retreat from all interruptions to focus deeply. This approach is ideal for people who can block off entire days to work on meaningful projects. But if that's not possible, there's the bimodal approach, where you alternate between deep work days and shallow work days, ensuring that both get their time. Newport also introduced the journalistic approach, where deep work is fit into open slots in a busy schedule. This approach is flexible but requires discipline to dive into deep work mode quickly. It's not easy, but it's effective for those who need to make the most of a hectic routine. One of Newport's most controversial points: social media. He urges that the constant pull of notifications, updates, and likes drain our mental resources. He suggests evaluating whether each platform truly adds value to our lives and considering a digital declutter to reduce unnecessary distractions. To practice deep work, Newport also highlights the importance of attention restoration. After focusing deeply, our minds need rest. Time spent in nature or moments of quiet can refresh our ability to concentrate. It's these breaks that keep us balanced and make each deep work session more powerful. But let's not overlook the value of embracing boredom. Newport believes that constantly seeking stimulation weakens our ability to focus. Practicing productive boredom, allowing ourselves to keep without distractions, train the mind for better focus. It's a skill, one that strengthens our mental endurance. In the end, Newport reminds us that deep work is a lifestyle. It's a series of choices we make every day to prioritize focus, to value our time, and to embrace our highest potential. This practice is hard but worthwhile. Each block of deep work we invest in builds skills, creates value, and over time transforms our work and our lives. Deep work isn't easy. It requires discipline, planning, and sometimes the courage to let go of distractions. But in a world that constantly demands our attention, maybe focusing on just one thing at a time is the ultimate freedom. If you are ready to begin your journey into deep work, start small. Dedicate even a few minutes of a day to a single task without distraction and notice the differences it makes. Thank you for watching, and remember, in a world full of noise, focus can be our greatest strength.